Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Scorpio. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So, okay. I feel like, first of all, somebody is playing a role, meaning that somebody may have backed out of a situation, withdrew, and they could have ghosted you. They could have just cut you off abruptly, and it appears to like they're not interested, or that they don't care, or that it's over. But this is the role that they're playing. Behind closed doors, it's a completely different picture. And so you see the person who went into solitude. I don't know, see if I can get a close up here. Yeah, they're holding a broken heart. Okay. So this is them. And whoever this is, they're doing all of this thinking that I'm going to talk about. And so this is somebody who has withdrawn to be alone with their thoughts. It's possible also, from what I can see in the cards, I feel like they became very angry and withdrew. They didn't withdraw because they weren't in love with you. They became very angry about something. They were unhappy about something, or the way that something was going. They could have made a power play right here. It could be that this person feels misunderstood, or that maybe you don't understand them or what they wanted. They could be feeling lost and without direction. They may feel unloved. They are reflecting with the doll in front of them, and this is what they're looking at here. They are reflecting on old wounds, remembering, holding on to wounds of the past. So they are behind these doors thinking of all of these old wounds and hurts, and there's somebody who's down in that woe is me type of energy. A lot of negative thinking. And this could go even way beyond you. This can go back to childhood with the doll. Nothing ever turns out for me. That type of thing, that type of mindset. But this card tells us, behind the role playing, behind the silence, behind this wall, it tells us that there's that these things are going on, or that something really different is going on than what is being presented to you. What is being presented to you is like an illusion. Okay, because behind the role playing can be pain, love, desire, fear. At the heart of the reading and the central issue is the hedgehog, and the hedgehog speaks to vulnerability. So, hiding the heart, hiding their true feelings, their emotions, hiding pain. This person has a particularly tender spot or sensitive place. A possible trigger that they're carrying, and that is what erupted that day when everything just fell apart. I feel as though this person sits behind this illusion, shall we say, or this mask. And they think about you, you know, because we have the partner here. So that would be the person they think of as a partner, right? The dogs, which speaks to loyalty, faithfulness. Can I count on them? And the star. So they would be asking questions like, who is this person to me? Who are they still? Why can't I forget them? What is it that I see in them? Why can't I let them go? You know, where is this going and how is this going to end? The star brings hope, so they may still carry a feeling of hope, or may have received information that brings them hope. But I think with the dog, it's like they're not quite sure they can count on what they've received. Or maybe this is something received intuitively and they're not sure that they can count on that. Maybe they're not trusting in their intuition or in that feeling, okay? In the message. Maybe they can't count on taking the direction that they truly desire to go, you know, because they may end up getting hurt in their mind. You see, so they're fishing for information or an idea or a way. I feel like they can't stop thinking about you. There's an obsession going on here with something. There's a temptation. There's like a feeling of being trapped and bound by their circumstances. There could also be, this could be about pride. They might have a hard time to admit if they've made a mistake. They're having a hard time to release. Well, 1 minute. I got a dog who's getting up. I'll be right back. I'll just put him on the floor. Sorry about that. The other one is sleeping. I think we're okay. All right. So, this person, we see there's regret for something they've done, I feel. And I say for something they've done because the Knight of Swords is here a couple of times. So I feel like they did or said something. It could be that they felt they weren't going to get what they wanted, and it felt like they might have made a power play, and they wanted to have the last word, and so it could have been something hurtful or sharp. Okay? And there's regret over that, we see, and thoughts of a new beginning, because they can't forget you. They can't let you go. And it's causing it's causing them to start asking a lot of questions about this connection, about even themselves. They're looking at the formula. Look at this. There's that Ace of Coins. Let's not forget that it's here. Well, it's also at the root, something they want to plant. They want this new opportunity with somebody from the past. And it feels like they are being guided to do this, all right? So they're being forced here, really, okay, I feel, to look at the formula. And they're looking at it, and they're trying to figure out, look how they're leaning on those books. They're trying to figure out what the adjustments are, or what adjustments need to be made to come up with the right formula, because the previous one wasn't working or didn't work. So what is the right formula? Well, notice that she's leaning on the books and not looking at them. So this is something that they need to look at. They do have this information. They do have everything that they need. Everything that they've learned up to now will help them. So they got to look back at what they have learned, at the information that they do have already. That's the information. They're not going to have it all until they actually take action. So they have to rely on the information they have and combined with their intuition. Okay? Now, this person, they're watching you. There they are. Okay? They're watching you. They're trying to get more information. Watching, learning. They need more information to make a future decision about this relationship, about committing. In the past, they walked away. I see it right here. And they walked away because they had a bad feeling. And that bad feeling came from this trigger, or that which triggered them. And that, we know, goes back to childhood with the doll being here. What I really love here in this reading is that, look at that. We have the sun here and we have the sun here. So what we know is clarity is coming. It is coming. They may have to take action to get all of this clarity, okay? Or to get to the sun. Cups. Okay. So this person who's being represented by that Knight of Swords, and he's also over here, who was impulsive, who maybe did something that caused a lot of damage. He's got secret feelings for you, a very deep attraction to you. And secretly wants to come back. That's what they want. This person wants your attention. This person will seek you out, I believe, at some point. Let's continue. See, they're wishing to be able to make a decision for the future. They're wishing for clarity. So there you go. They're wishing for this clarity to be able to make this decision about the couple for the future. You're currently apart. You're in a pause, because this night is about a pause, okay? But it tells us something else, so I'll come back to that. So here we are. They're on a pause, on a break, and they are thinking of you. And they are thinking of they're trying to find a way or a solution to this problem, or to figure out the adjustments to make and maybe how to make them. And they're very, very focused. This is very focused attention with that Queen. Now, coming back to this card, this is a card of the Knight who takes a pause by a stream to take a drink. So it does speak to an initial pause that takes place, and we see that right here. But what it also says is that after this pause, then the Knight begins to move again. Okay, so we know right away that this pause will come to an end and they will begin to move again. So they're trying to figure out, and this is heavily on their mind, they're trying to figure out how to get over that mountain. That the mountain stands, or they see something as being great, okay, but they see it as being great or large or huge because of how they're thinking. And so they want to find a new direction around, or a way around that mountain, or a new direction to get to the goal, or a new approach, or how to approach the obstacle, which stands between them and the Two of Cups. You see, that's it. Because they are in love with this person. They have feelings of love for you. They are very attracted to you. But maybe with the dog's presence here, they're not sure if they can count on these or this emotion being, being able to receive the same from you, like whether you're or not you're open to this. So what this card tells me is that they are struggling with this obstacle and how to get around it, or over it, around it. What I see here, though, is a cat. And that speaks to the intuition. So maybe this person is overthinking this. I mean, the coin is sunk right into the head. So maybe they're stuck on one way of thinking. And maybe they need to pull back from that and quiet their mind and listen to the intuition. See the cat? And that might well be the way through this. Somebody is out in the cold, we see it here, and they want to come back. They want to take action. They want to return. There's that Knight of Wands coming home. He's riding back into the reading. He might have left in a very abruptly and quickly, but it's almost like he returns the same way, just boom. 1 minute he's gone, the next minute, whoop, he's there. So they have to figure out what adjustments need to be made. Okay. Now, I feel that this is a very important card for some reason, so I'm moving it here. Let's bring in this card. Oh my God, look at that. Oh yeah, there's that Knight of Swords. First he's going out, now he's coming back in. Okay, so this is a big event that's coming here. How they handle things will be very important. Okay? Okay. And how they handle things, this is about the adjustment, you see. There's that Nine of Pentacles, and she's looking in the book, and this is how you manage something. Okay, how you manage something. Okay, so the Chariot. This says that this person, we'll say this person, I mean it could be you, could be them, may want to take action on something or need to. This card says that you've learned the lessons, or as many as you can manage to be able to do. And now is the time to put those lessons into practice. So you want to take action. You have the lessons to be able to do so, or as many as, you know, as you've learned that you can enable you to do that. And now is the time to put those lessons into practice. And it can seem uncomfortable and awkward, but I mean, because it's like, because you feel like you don't have enough information. Okay, so but you do have it, is what this card is saying. So it can seem somewhat awkward, uncomfortable, but you're never going to really develop mastery over these lessons unless you actually take hold of the reins and go with them. So this card actually is saying that everything you've experienced up until now is going to play a role in getting you to the next level of your journey. Don't worry if you feel out of your depth, because that is only natural. You're never going to figure out what needs adjusting. And I knew this card had importance. It is about adjusting. So you'll never figure out what needs adjusting in the formula without taking that test run. You have to take a test run. And, well, if you find that things aren't going as smoothly as you'd like, understand that it can be two things. Either you simply need more experience or information to gain the confidence you'd like, or you are still integrating a past lesson. And so the sun says, like, I mean, if you're asking yourself, should I or shouldn't I? Can I really count on this? Like, I mean, the sun is telling you to go for it. The sun is a yes card, and you have it twice. And it speaks to positive outcomes. Combine the information that you do have, because you're never going to have it all until you take that test run, until you actually step into it, until you actually take action and step into it. You are never, ever going to feel 100% certain. You just have to go for it. And the sun says, yes, you should go for it. So combine, take the information you do have, because the cards are saying you have enough to take you to the next level. So you have enough. Combine it with your intuition, because you haven't been doing that. You haven't been listening to your intuition. So it's time to start listening to the intuition, you or them. Combine it with the information you have and take that test run. And I bet it pays off. I thank you for watching, for liking and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.